Hey friend, welcome to the podcast. This episode is a bonus episode and the next two episodes are as well. Harmony Doors, which is the membership site I created for elementary music teachers, is open right now. The doors close tomorrow, January 4th at 11 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Central Time. So I would hate for you to miss out on joining. And what I'm going to do in these next 3 episodes is share the Facebook Lives I did right inside of my elementary music teacher community Facebook group with you so you can get some common questions answered about harmony. I talk about some mindset things like how to decide if this is the right fit for you or not. And then also I go further behind the scenes and answer a lot of questions that have come in or that previous members had before joining us in Harmony. So what you can do if you would like to see the behind the scenes videos that you hear me explaining right here in these podcast episodes is you can just request to join the free Facebook group, the Elementary Music Teacher Community. There is a link to join that group right here in the show notes, and the link to join us in Harmony is right there as well. I realize that a lot of times when I share Facebook Lives, there's good content there. And so I wanted to share the audio right here on the podcast for those of you who A, either are not in the group, B, you love to listen to things and consume content that way instead of watching content, or C, maybe you're just curious about harmony and this will be able to help you get your questions answered. So I'm here to answer any questions you have. Before the doors close tomorrow, send me an email at jessica@thedomesticmusician.com, and let's jump right in with the next 3 episodes about harmony. Welcome. And if you're here, that means that you are wanting to take a behind the scenes sneak peek into the Harmony membership. If you have not heard yet, the doors are open to my Harmony membership for elementary music teachers. They've been open since last week, and then they'll be closing on Tuesday, January 4th at 11 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Central Time. So with that said, what I want to do is just answer as many questions as I can before the doors closed so you can make the best decision about if this is the right fit or not for you. So I'm going to just give you all the information and then let you make the decision about if this is the right timing or not. So what I'm going to my words are like stumbling over myself. So a couple days ago, I took you behind, I was going to go live yesterday. And if you got an email saying join me for the Facebook Live, I did not go live yesterday. I made the decision, which as you guys are very well aware of, it's okay to make decisions or change your mind. And I'm getting better about that. But I'm sorry, I forgot to change that in the email. If you have been getting the challenge emails and you're like, you said you're going live and you didn't, I know. So I decided to take yesterday off and I'm going to go today, Monday, and Tuesday. So I went live though on Friday, and I took you a little bit behind the scenes in the Harmony membership site. And so if you did not get a chance yet to watch that Facebook Live, it is right here inside this Facebook group. You can watch it there. And also on the sales page, if you go to harmonymembership.teachable.com, click on the course that says Harmony Hub, you will, if you scroll down a little bit about midway through, you will see a behind the scenes video there as well. So either one of those will give you behind the scenes sneak peek into Harmony. But what I want to do today is I'm going to go further behind the scenes. I took you behind the scenes the other day and I showed you the lesson plan packs, kind of like a quick version. I showed you the start here section, and I showed you the teaching topics, and I believe I also showed you the teacher and student resources. Oh, and we also went through the different stages of when you join Harmony. You choose what stage you're at. And there's 4 stages in what's called a success path. So you will choose whether you feel burnt out, hopeful, relieved, or confident. And each one of those covers a different topic. And if you watched my live on Friday and I said some of the wording on those was wrong, I already redid the PDF and re-uploaded it. So everything in there is correct now. So let me go ahead and share my screen. We will not be here long today. I played piano at church this morning. I was gone for 4 hours. In all honesty, my head is hurting a little bit. I did take Tylenol also. I don't want to be on here long because I can tell I've already had a pretty long morning, and I think what's going on is it snowed here in Arkansas, which isn't a big deal, but we went from 70 degrees to this morning wind chill of -1, and my head is now weather pressure, Anyways, it has nothing to do with anything. Okay, so let me share my screen. And what I want to do is after I share my screen, if you guys have questions after I finish talking about some behind the scenes stuff in Harmony. I want to answer any questions for you. Before I keep going though, tomorrow, and let me make sure, I'm going to look at these events to make sure I'm not saying it wrong. Okay, so today I'm taking you behind the scenes to show you what members see inside of Harmony. Tomorrow, I am going to be talking about mindset blocks. You may be thinking about joining Harmony, like maybe something you're like, I don't know whether I have the time for it, the money, or other thoughts that might be swirling in your head. And then on Tuesday, I'll just do one final question and answer Facebook Live about if you have any questions about Harmony, or I'll answer any questions that have been coming in or I've already gotten in the past. So I wanted to just go ahead and talk about that as well. Okay, so with that said, here is what you will see as a student. You may be landing somewhere a little different when you log in. Sometimes if you log in, it'll look something like this. It will, this is the start here section. So sometimes if you log in, it will automatically take you to this screen, and then you would just go to included products to find this, okay? Or if you log in, it might look like where I just was. So either way is fine. It just depends on like where you have logged in. It depends on where you left off last time and all those good things. So where I showed you last time, like I said, went through the start here section. If you didn't watch Friday's Facebook Live, I show you behind the scenes, like what that looks like. I went through each of these stages. I did not click on each section, but I showed you kind of what it looks like when you click on it. Gives you milestones and action steps to complete and how to identify where you're at as well. There's teacher and student resources. I went through those pretty quickly. And I also showed you one of the lesson plan packs, kind of what that looks like. And by the way, I got a question about this the other day about if you joined, you see the lesson plan packs. And the answer to that is you will see everything that's already been unlocked this school year. From August to now, you will have access to. So for the lesson plan packs and the lesson plans and the resources that go with the lesson plan packs, you will have access immediately to months 1 through 6. And my suggestion is starting in month 6 lesson plan pack, and don't worry about trying to access everything, because that's going to be overwhelming. And the whole point of this membership site is to help you beat the overwhelm, not cause more. And so I also got this question is, 2 more questions is one was, what, do you get enough time to look at the lesson plans before you need them for the following month? And absolutely. That's the reason I created it the way I did. So for example, January, and I don't remember the exact date, the 17th, let me look at my calendar. Hold on a second. Yes, January 17th, you will get access to next month's lesson plan pack. So I say month 7, and I say for February or March. So it depends on where you're at in the school year, like when does your school year start, but you get it 2 to 3 weeks ahead of time to go through it before you actually need it, if that makes sense. And the other question I got was, okay, so if you join now and then you stay a member, like after in the summer, once everything's unlocked, does it relock? And the answer to that is no. What happens is if you are in this year's class or any cohort, whether it was summer or winter, the lesson plans, once you've been a member a year, everything stays unlocked for you. And the new people joining next summer, it will basically start all over for them, like drip out monthly for them. But I have a way to do that. You don't need to worry about that. All you need to know is, yes, everything stays unlocked. Now, everything that's already unlocked, I have what's called the monthly content and then the core content. So the core content is the success path I talked about, the start here section, the teaching and student resources. That is already always unlocked. Okay. Monthly content is the lesson plan packs. You get a monthly Facebook Live. The next one actually is this coming Thursday. Yes, Thursday. And every month we do one Facebook Live. I call it Mindset with Jessica. I answer any member questions. We talk about the theme of the month, which January is assessing your students. And then I cover anything coming up that month you might need to know about. 1 week out of the month, you also get a member call. And that is, and I'm going to show you how you can access that in different ways in just a second. And we come together, music teachers can come together. I offer 2 calls. One is in the afternoon, one is in the evening, and I will record one and put it in the membership site for you to access later in case you couldn't make it live. And we will talk about the theme of the month. So those are those are the weekly content. And then one week, actually, we have what's called implementation week. And that is when I don't give you anything new. That is the week where you can, if you have a mentor, talk to them again. You can re-talk with your accountability group. You can just use that week to go through the content in Harmony, or you can just use that week to do what you need to at school. Okay. So what I was getting at is, although those things are dripped out monthly as well, like the Facebook Lives and the member calls, there's already several of them in the membership site for you to listen to before you've even joined. And I'm going to show you that. And it's not like, oh my gosh, she's 217 million member calls to listen to. How am I supposed to do that? I am going to show you. Whoops. The reason I have it open on my phone is so I don't miss anything. Sorry guys. Okay. So, and I want to make sure the volume's still working. Okay, so what I want to show you is when you join and you see the amount of lesson plans unlocked and you see the amount of member calls, because this membership site is 2.5 years old. So my goal is to make it where you join and you're not like, okay, how am I supposed to go through 3 years of content? I'm going to show you a simple way to do that. And then you also, though, get to choose the best choice for you. Like, think about Netflix. When I log in, we have Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu, and I'm just using that as an example. Yes, we have way too many things, but we also have 3 kids. When we log in, I don't go, oh my gosh, there's so much to watch. I just say, what do I feel like watching? And so for you to bring it back to a music teaching membership site is you will sometimes need to come in and access the lesson plan packs. And what you do is say, what month are we in? What am I needing to use? And then you can say, okay, I didn't get to watch the member call this month. This is when I really feel like I need to just kind of sit, put it on in the background. We do have a members only podcast. And so let's get into all that because I am rambling and I know that. Okay. So I'm going to skip some of this stuff because like I said, it's in Friday's Facebook Live. And what I want to do is we're going to start here today. Actually, I think I showed you that too. I did. Lessons by objective. So we're going to skip that because that was in Friday's Facebook Live as well. So let's start here. This is where we have not, this down is where I want to go today. And then I'm going to also show you the stuff up here. Okay. Actually, let's go back to the start here section real quick because I did go through this the other day, but there was something I think I did not click on. When I say the members only podcast, what I do, it's super simple. It is not like the Elementary Music Teacher podcast where I have guests on. There's not like, it's not really super edited. The show notes are not very in depth. All it is let me just go ahead and show you on the Anchor app. This is all it looks like right here, if it decides to open. Okay, so only Harmony members have access to this. I don't even have this available on Apple Podcasts or anything like that. It is on Spotify, because I can't turn that off because now Anchor is owned by Spotify. So it's fine if it's okay. I just don't advertise it. So what I do is I name each episode. I basically pull the audio from whatever it was. Like the last thing that was uploaded from last month was our theme of the month was equity and inclusion. So a member call about diversity and inclusion. I just basically upload it to the podcast. And when you click on this, right here. Sorry. Right here, it says, in this episode, we discuss diversity and inclusion in the music room. And then if you click right here, this will take you to where it was in the membership site. It takes you directly to that member call replay. And right here's the video. And I also upload the audio here too. So you have several ways to access member calls. Even if you join now, yes, you get access to every member call that's ever been uploaded for the past 2.5 years. I don't want that to overwhelm you though, okay? Because I'm going to show you how to find what you're needing. So that's just a couple different ways you can access that stuff. I wanted to show you that because I forgot to tell you about the podcast the other day. Okay, and you can also, I think I put a link to that in the Facebook group as well. I might be wrong. I've slept since then. Okay, so let's go down here. Harmony teaching topics and challenge workshop replays. Let's click on that section. What I wanted to do is, I showed you the other day, if you are looking for a specific lesson plan around a specific objective or concept, then you can click on that in the teaching Harmony lessons by objective section, and it'll show you what lesson plan pack a certain song or activity is in that teaches that. Well, when you join Harmony, and the reason I named the membership site Harmony in the first place is because, yes, it's a musical word, but Harmony to me means to help your life get in balance. And if you've heard me talk about the word balance, I even talked about it during the Reflect and Renew Challenge. It's not like this, right? The scales are even. Balance is Sometimes you're going to have things you're struggling with in life. Sometimes things are going to need to move up here and be priority and other things fall underneath. So what that means is every week or month of the year, you're going to need something different to focus on something different in your life. And I want to help you in your teacher life, but I also want to help you find the balance in your work and home life. So one of the ways I've done that inside the membership site is I have named these different categories right here, where you can, if you're needing some more support in a certain area, then you don't have to go in the membership site and try to find it on your own. All you need to do is, like, let's say, for example, mindset. You're really, and that's, I know, a word that has a lot of different meanings, but what I've done is, like, let's just say you're struggling with your mindset, like heading back to school, for example. What I've done is in these sections, I have pointed you where you can go to find the support you're needing. Now, you see there's a lot of videos, but what I've done is tried my best to talk about specifically what each video is talking about. So if you only have time to watch or listen to one video, and you only have time to listen to a snippet of that video, then it tells you here what there is. So for example, I talk about the success path a lot. I say in stage 1 burnout, there's a whole mini training about coping with stress in a worksheet you can complete. Talk about what to do in the monthly lesson plan packs. And there's a work-life balance section in each one. So I want to show you what these videos look like. The first one, I say part of the discussion was about ways to be overwhelmed. Well, let me show you this. By the way, all the Facebook Lives from the Harmony Facebook group have been pulled as well, and they're in the membership site as well. So you never need to leave the membership site to go into Facebook to watch Facebook Live unless you want to. Okay. I'd love for you to join us live, but I'm saying that's all right here too. So what I've done though, especially like the 2019, 2020, early 2021 Facebook Lives, I broke them down by minute markers. So if you're struggling with mindset, well, you might want to go and watch from minute 825 about ways to beat the overwhelm. And don't let the fact that this was from 2019, yes, this is before pandemic and all that, but a lot of the stuff I talk about are still relevant for today. Okay. So that, let me say something too. I just saw this and it made me think about that. When you're going through the Harmony material, whether you're working through the lesson plans, a video, the success path, whatever it is, try to keep multiple tabs open up here, because then you are going to keep having to hit the back arrow and it starts getting a little bit frustrating. So that is one of the suggestions I give. So this is what I'm saying though, is in this teaching topics section, I have laid out several places where there is something to support you, whether it's a video, a resource, audio, and or right here, the Reflect and Renew Challenge. Hello, right here. I'm going to show you that in a second, but this is inside of the Harmony membership right now. And last year, Harmony members got a 7-day challenge, not 3. It was 3 days for everyone and 7 days for Harmony members. The entire Reflect and Renew Challenge, all 7 days, are inside the Harmony membership. The entire 30-day start the school year off right challenge from 2 summers ago, not this last summer, but the summer before, is right here as well. So it just tells you where to go to get the help you need. I've also had guest experts come in the membership site, not so much last year, but Bryson Tarbett was one. He talked about mindset and moving forward while feeling overwhelmed. So I direct you where to go to find that. So yeah, if you're needing help with a specific topic, then this is the place to go, this section. Down here at the bottom, so here's the Start Your School Year Off Right Challenge. Let me go ahead and just show you this one. Oh, and all the summer workshops too. I did this last summer. Classroom Management Workshop. There was a Facebook Live replay. They're all right there. Structuring Your Class Time Workshop and Organizing Your Lesson Plan Workshop. They're right here for Harmony members. The replays are only available if you're a Harmony member. So let me show you what this looks like. It says right here, and then the password is Harmony. You click on this, it takes you here, and let me show you what it looks like. It's basically like it's basically like the challenge you just did. And if you see this and you log in and you're not a Harmony member, I'm not going to stop you. It's okay. All right. So mid-year reflection. This looks like a lot of the emails you've already gotten, but let me show you what days 4 through 7 look like. Okay. And I took out a lot of the emails. I don't know why there used to be a graphic there, disappeared. Okay. So organizing your calendar. Don't forget about self-care. A lot of bullet points around that. Where's the overwhelm coming from? a lot of these pictures have disappeared, and I guess I need to go figure out why. And then your next steps. So that is the challenge. And then the Facebook Lives for the challenge are inside. Let me go ahead and open that too. Inside the Harmony Facebook group. Let me show you while I'm already talking about that, where you can go to find that. Okay, so right here, guides, just like in this group, there's a guides button, and in the Harmony group, there's a lot more guides. See, it's like a lot. So what, right here, the Reflecting a New Challenge from 2019, I think I named it 2020 and 2019, it's the same thing. So right here, day 1, there's the video, day 2, day 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's all right here. Okay. So if you're wanting to access the emails, you can. Oh, it also has a button right here. In this unit, you can go in the Facebook group and it'll take you right where I just took you. Okay. So that is the first thing I wanted to show you today. Let me close out all these things. Starting to get a little cluttered. Okay. So we're going to go back. You can hit previous lecture, but like I said, try to have tabs open if you know what you're working through, because it starts getting annoying having to hit the back arrow. This is Teachable's design. I have thought about moving the membership site somewhere else. I just have not, because it would be a lot. This section, lessons taught by Jessica, a long time ago, like 5 years ago, I had a different site, like a different membership site. Some of you in here maybe found me through that, or maybe were part of it. It was great, but it just was not what I wanted to continue long term. So what I've done is I have taken these videos that I am teaching various songs, and I have put them in the Harmony membership. You're the only ones that, if you join Harmony as a Harmony member, that have access to this. So for example, and what I tell members is these videos are for you to either these are just something extra, like an extra benefit, an extra perk. So these videos are for you to be able to watch me teaching a song, like get an idea of how I would teach a lesson or how I've taught lessons. And then also, if you have a substitute teacher, I've said, use these videos, leave them for them, and just let me teach a song and create a lesson plan, a sub plan around that. So for example, let's say 1 bottle of pop. This is a round. So when you click on it, this is what it does. It will show you, oops, let me fast forward a little bit. Me talking, I'm teaching a lesson, I'm singing, I'm telling the students what to do. So that's all this is a bunch of different songs and activities you can use in your classroom. You can incorporate them in lesson plans, you can leave them for a substitute, and or whatever else. Like I said, this is just an extra section. Harmony member shares. This is any couple years ago, or it might have been last year, I think half the year we did, every month we had a different member share something, and I need to do that again. This year we decided to do accountability groups instead of member shares. But, and that's what I'm saying, every year in Harmony I pivot and change things to keep it fresh and new and exciting. So I'm always thinking of new ways to make the membership site better. But there were some members that came in and shared certain things about whatever they wanted to share about what they do in their classroom. So these are just 5 tips. Katie Holbrook has done a few of them. She's my community manager, decorating your cart, a tennis ball steady beat activity. This is actually a new teacher call about navigating around Harmony, which she's going to be doing another one of those live on Friday for new members. But new members that are new to Harmony, if you're watching this, you can access this right now as well. Using technology with Joe Tagnipes. Jamie Wellman shared about creating an animated and interactive resource with Google Slides. Japanese rock, paper, scissors, stick technique, and bucket drums. I'm sorry, I can't talk. We had this summer, we had a member share day. So you see that's pretty long. It was like just a Harmony only workshop, I guess like a mini summit. Another new member question and answer. And then this was one I uploaded about 6 routines and procedures for an organized classroom. So these are different member shares you can go through and watch. Those are in there, so that's what that is. And then member call replays. Okay, so the ones from last year, if you go through here, this is when you're going to see some guest experts. Elizabeth Caldwell came to one of our calls. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. Amy Fitzner, love all these people, and all these amazing music educators have become friends of mine, and I have plans to bring more experts into member calls, but we just have not done that this year as much because I know things have been crazy. But Amy Fitzner came and taught, Elisa Jansen Jones, Jessica Grant, Bryson Tarbett, Justin Griffith, and then all of these are monthly member calls, but these are the ones who came into guest experts who came into the membership site to talk as well. So from this year, so as you see, we've had a member call all the way through December. And when you click on that, let's just click on December's. Not very many teachers were able to make the December one. As you see, it was 4 of us, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. Even if one person's there with me, or even from by myself, I'll just ramble because y'all know I'm a talker. But we just talk about anything that's on your heart. And also, if you don't want to watch the whole entire video, the audio's there. You can listen to it while you cook or while you're in the car. Or like I said, don't forget about the members podcast, which will play from your phone, just like any other podcast. And you can, all of these, any video or audio I've just talked about, except for the what did I call them? Lessons Taught by Jessica, are on the members only podcast as well. All right. And then all the Facebook Live replays from the Facebook group are right here. All of them from 2019 all the way down, and they're just organized by month. And I know that's a lot of content, but it's there if you want it. This is let me show you this too. This is a course you have the option to join when you join Harmony. It's totally optional, and you get half off as a member. This is a self-paced course. I've had a lot of members sign up for this and some that choose not to, and it's totally your decision. But what this is every lesson walks you through something I get a lot of questions about. Okay, there's 20 lessons. I also included 2 guest expert Q&As I did, I guess you could say. Trainings, one with Ann Molesky and one with Steve Giddings. So as you guys see in Harmony, it's not just me. There are a lot of guest experts that have come in and talked to members, music educators who are experts in all kinds of different areas who come in and talk to the members as well. Okay, so up here, this just takes you to my website. This is the Facebook group. It takes you to the Facebook group. So when you click that, let me just kind of show you what it looks like in here. I have thought about moving our members community off of Facebook. Actually tried it before, but I've just realized that you guys are on, a lot of you are not on Facebook, and that's okay, and that's why I put a lot of the content inside the membership site from Facebook. But a lot of you are already on here. You already have a Facebook account, so I decided it's just easier to keep it this way right now. So let's see. That was a question that was asked, but okay. So every month, let me show you this first. I change up this cover photo. So you can see we have our monthly Facebook Live is coming up. We have a new member call with Katie. Accountability week, we're assessing our students. We have a member call, month 7 lesson plan pack, and then implementation week. There are several ways for you to keep track of what's going on in Harmony. I don't ever want you to feel like, how do I know what to do? The cover photo stays updated until the very end of the month, and then I update it again. There's a members only calendar, which you can access as a member. And as you see, where are we? Here's Sunday. It already has everything I just talked about on the calendar. So like when you click this link, it kind of talks about what it's about. The new member call. I don't think I put the Zoom link in here. Yes, I did. Well, it's right here. I didn't put it in the right, but anyways, you can open that from there. So there's the member only calendar, the Facebook group cover photo gets changed, and every Friday is when I email Harmony members. Every single Friday. Inspiration, you still get updated about the podcast, but then the very bottom is what's coming up in Harmony this week. I will include any questions that have been asked in the Harmony group from members. So in case you missed it, you're like, oh, that person had a question about this. I totally know the answer. Let me go and help them. I include what's happening that following week, anything exciting that's coming up just for Harmony members, and I send you member perks from time to time that are surprises. So that is that. So in here, let's go back to this guide section. When you join, it talks about, there's a welcome to Harmony video in Harmony in the Start Here section, but also in the Facebook group right here. Just some stuff you can literally, I put the guides in order of what I think you might need to know. Frequently asked questions, group hashtags. We have not been good about using those. The success path is here. Facebook Live replays. Those are also in the membership site. The member portal is what I call it. Monthly lesson plan packs. You can access it from here. If you're logged in, it takes you directly to Harmony. Different question prompts. Okay. So what these are is, let's say you, like I said, you can look for topics inside the Harmony membership, but there's also different shares, like different teachers that have shared in the Facebook group as well. So let's just click on technology and let me show you. I posted this a while ago. And so when you click down on the comments, you can see people who have answered about what technology they use, bulletin board ideas. And new members, please feel free to come in and add to any of this. Guide 7, like I said, the challenge. We did members of the month. I have not been good about keeping up with that this school year. Start the school year off right challenges in there. COVID teaching ideas, connect with other teachers, all kinds of stuff. So it's very organized in here. Technology ideas. I was sharing some technology tips in there. I'm getting my master's in educational technology right now. So that is what the Facebook group, it's very engaging. It's really fun. During Christmas, we did the 12 days of Christmas. We have, we did we do sometimes some get-togethers and things like that too for Harmony members. So it's really fun. Okay, so what did I miss? I think I've gone through everything. Okay, so let me go through these buttons at the top, and then that is about all there is from behind the scenes. Okay, so it takes you to my website. I just showed you the Facebook group. This button, and it's been funny. I've had some members that are like, I clicked the Ask Jess button and I was asked to start a recording. Do not let this intimidate you. This is the only thing this goes to is me. It's just like if you take out your phone and you voice record yourself, or have you ever sent a voice text? This is all this is. I used to have a Google form here. It just got irritating. It just was too much it went to the wrong email. And this is just what this does. If you have a question, you just literally push start record from your computer or your phone. And when you do this, you can email this directly to me. And then I will hear your message and I can send you a voice message right back. It's super quick. It's easy. And a lot of these messages and questions is what I include in our monthly Facebook Live. So that's what that is. Shows you the calendar and one-on-one coaching. This is totally optional as well. And Harmony members get 50% off of this as well. You can sign up to get some one-on-one coaching if you feel like you just need some more one-on-one support. This is very limited. I just realized I have 3 responses I haven't read, but this is very limited because I am very limited in, how many one-on-one whatevers, because I also do business coaching as well. And so my main bread and butter, the main thing I love, that wasn't the wording I was looking for. The main thing, my main passion, I guess is what I'm trying to say, is the membership site. I'm here to support you. And honestly, I think you get a ton of support by being a member and communicating with other music teachers and by, So with that said, are there any questions? I know I rambled on forever and I went through this really fast, but when you log in for the first time, if you decide to join us in Harmony, you're going to start right here in this section. Then you can slowly make your way through and start clicking around, looking around and saying, okay, I'm getting a feel for what's in here. Now, I understand there are 3 years of member calls here. I understand when you click on Facebook Live replays, there's 3 years of calls there. So don't let that intimidate you. Just kind of start where we're at. And then you can over time slowly make your way through the other stuff. It's not an emergency. Okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to switch back to this so I can show you the link one more time. Probably gonna have to refresh. Nope, I'm not. It's not letting me. Hold on a minute. Oh, there we go. So this is the link to join. harmonymembership.teachable.com/P/Harmony Hub. And I know that's a big link. So like I said, you could just go to harmonymembership.teachable.com and then you can click on the Harmony Hub tab and then you can enroll from there. So I hope that helps answer some questions. I am going to get off of sharing my screen and I'm going to answer any and all questions you have. And if you are watching the replay of this and you have questions, I have been answering questions for the past few days. So you can ask me a question inside right here inside this Facebook group. You can comment on any of the Facebook Lives from the past week. I will see it and I will respond right away. You can send me a message, email me, Jessica@thedomesticmusician.com. and I'm here to answer any questions. I really don't want, and we're going to get into like mindset like tomorrow, what questions you may be having about joining that maybe is holding you back. But if you have questions before I go live tomorrow, please don't hesitate to ask me. Please don't feel like if I'm not answering a question that you need to answer, just let me know. And I'm here to answer any of them. And I would love to have you as a member.